Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
What's going on, people? This is Influence. Checking in today. I got a comparison video between Fans Toys Arcee and official MP Arcee. This review sponsored by Mozcast. Visit Mozcast where they discuss all things collectible. There are some key differences. This won't be a super comprehensive comparison. As always, I am not doing like a super charted comprehensive comparison. Always give a shout out to Skullface on that because he does a chart with articulation, just like 9, 10 different things that collectors look for, and he checks them off and is very objective. I feel like my comparison is more subjective. I believe it's just going to be comparing their looks, their is just going to be whatever is aesthetically pleasing to you. So whoever wins is not up to me. I'm just providing you a visual of the differences that I've seen and what I prefer. All right. So we can get into this. This will be a quick video, not too long. First, I got them standing on this box because they both have trouble standing. I actually have more problems standing the official MP than I do Fans Toys, which is surprising because I thought the way the feet are, and maybe different surfaces. This is super flat though and hard, so that's why I used it. And she stood up with no problem, and it took me forever, and she's leaning a little bit forward. So maybe if I got the feet a little better, that's another difference. The feet are like wedged, but we'll get there. Accessories wise, I think she comes with the better accessories. I like her gun. It's painted better to me than the Fans Toys. Fans Toys is not really painted. It looks like it's all plastic. Maybe the nozzle's painted. Face sculpt, she definitely wins to me with face sculpt, all the faces. She had multiple faces, Fans Toys version, but I don't remember how many faces. I think this was the one that I like the best. So that just goes to give you some type of clue. Yeah, again, I think she wins with face sculpt. All the faces are just sculpted and painted better. Now this part up in here, I know people had an issue. I'll show her from the side later, but I know people had an issue with the gap. I don't have an issue with the gap. Doesn't matter to me. What matters is the front area, and this is really a whole lot better than this front area here. The chest is too low to me. She doesn't really have an abdomen. Here she has a little waistband, little abdomen, and then all the other stuff comes down. This really, I don't know, I just don't like it. I know people had an issue with, you can fix this too somewhat. They had an issue with that. You see this one is kind of fixed. This one isn't pushed in, because you can pull it out and get more articulation. This side isn't pushed in as much as this side, so it doesn't look terrible. Hers, you couldn't get that articulation, unfortunately. Legs are pretty much similar. She's definitely taller, so she has like longer legs, and you can see the height difference right there. So let me back up a little. So yeah. Legs are similar. You have this little accent here, which I do like better. But and the black, it's black ankle rings instead of the gray. They look similar. I like her legs better than her legs. Just me, but they're really similar. Tell you the truth, so it doesn't really make sense. Again, they have the same similar accessories. I just think hers is done better with paint than Fans Toys. And you look at her from the side, and these will not stand up. So I'm just gonna, they both have disasters in the back area, but I think this is more of a disaster because of all this stuff. It's just a bigger backpack, and I think that's what makes her not stand up as well. This one is a big backpack, but it's not as much. And you can see what I was talking about with the gap. You see that gap? It is unsightly when you look at it from the side, but I never look at it from the side, so it doesn't bother me that much. Turning these around, should have had them on stands. The backpacks are pretty much similar in size, but just the compactness, you can move these. I like the fact that they give you can move them to the side more and put them down like that, or you can move them up to get them more behind the head, and you see how that looks. So you get a little bit, you get more action. It's on an individual, so you can get them how you want them. You can get them closer together, just so there's no gap at all. And hers is just a big, the official MP is just a big, I don't know, just big. And here they go, they're dancing. Now the legs, I think the back of the legs are cleaner on the official MP than the fans toys, but again, that doesn't matter to me because I don't display my figures backwards. I know some people do, or some people it does matter. Depending on how you display it, might be able to see that, but it just doesn't matter that much to me. Again, their hands are pretty similar, and the accessories are similar. Again, the paint in official MP is better, except for the little pink gun. It doesn't have any paint at all. Here's a little bit more closer. You can see again. And both of these figures need to be in the right position standing to stand up. And they need to lean a little bit forward. If not, their backpack's getting away. But like I said, this one leans way forward to me. And she's more in a natural stand-up pose. So there's that. So what else? I mean, alt mode, MP, I'm not going to really get into the alt mode because I'm not transforming either one of these again. Both transformations are kind of involved. I'm surprisingly okay with both transformations. I like transforming. These aren't frustrating to me. I know a lot of people had issues, and they have issues with fan toys anyway, but it's not terrible to me. Just to mention it. In alt mode wise, definitely the official MP gets alt mode. So if you're displaying in alt mode, you would probably want the MP. So I think that's it for comparisons. Like I said, it's just a quick comparison, not super comprehensive. Just how what you feel, your aesthetically what you feel fits into your collection. All right. So I thank you for watching this, and I will get up with you in another video.
Ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want it.